Okay, this is probably one of the weirdest ideas for a video that I've had. Here, we have 2 packs from Destined Rivals. On the day of release, these were the only things I managed to get. They were originally going to go in a YouTube short, and then I figured that would be boring, and so I held on to them. So, 2 English packs of Destined Rivals. And then, I can't remember what the exact name is, but the Japanese equivalent here, also 2 packs. But then, while I don't think that they have anything like Destined Rivals in China yet, we do have this. So, I figured this is going to be more of the centerpiece of the video, right? With it being an actual, like, box product. But it's kind of like doing, like, a loose, dig through 3 different languages in one video, I figure would be entertaining. Can you tell that it's harder to get your hands on stuff? Like, that struggling is occurring when I'm doing stuff like this? Not stuff like this, this is actually kind of interesting, I want to do this anyways, but... Thing is, I could find almost no info on what's inside of this box, so we're gonna open it and find out. From what I can tell, we either have, like, just that Gengar card as a promo, or we're gonna have multiple promos in, like, a pack? I don't know. Like, maybe it's like, yeah, 12 promos, 1 pack, maybe? And it's kind of dense. I hope it's not just what we're looking at here. But they do some interesting releases in China. So, first off, yes, we have the Gengar promo card, now in Chinese. I actually have pulled this card in English, but, it's cool to get it in another language, this time being a promo. Yeah, it's showing 5 of 12 down there. But yeah, it is the Stone Gengar. It looks like they kind of, like, took away some of the high. Like, his eyes look less red than I remember them being. But cool. And, okay, yep, there is something under there. So, we have this pretty heavy rubber card holder Gengar. Yeah, I mean, it's just the rubber Gengar stamped onto this, like, rubber card holder. I do like that the tongue sticks out super far. Like, that's interesting. It's decent quality. Like, this is actually pretty hefty. Like, this thing has some quality to it. Like, I'm not afraid of, like, breaking the tongue by doing that. Like, it's some thick, good rubber. Like, you can see, like, it's pretty thick. So then, oh, okay. So it is a hard plastic, good, holder in here. So, take this peel off of it. I'm trying to figure out how to open this thing. Ah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't even open all the way. It just hinges from the bottom. It doesn't, like, finish opening. That's weird. But I suppose it's pretty simple. We just, put the card inside of the card holder. Okay, if I put it in there straight would probably help. And then close it up. And, yep, we have a Gengar and a card holder. It does give it some wiggle room, but it's fine. Then we just slide it back in. Kind of hard to push it through that rubber. And there we go. We have a Gengar card inside of a Gengar card holder. I guess the idea is that you would, like, hang this from a bag or something, because, yeah, you do have, like, holes going through here. So you'd, like, hang it, right? And then, like, you don't have to use a Gengar card. You can do whatever you wanted to in there. You could do your passport. No, not really your passport. Like, you do your driver's license inside of this. But, I mean, it's an interesting idea. They do sell a bunch of different versions of this. I just kind of happened to get the Gengar by chance. It was the good price I found. I have to imagine it's probably one of the more sought-after ones, though, so I guess I got a good deal. So then, okay, we have a singular pack, but look at this. Okay. That's a thick pack. So I heard that in China they do these, like, mega packs. Yeah, 25. So there's gonna be 25 cards in this. And then, okay, there is actually a holder here. A lanyard thing. Big clasp on that. Let's open that up, poke it through, and bam. We have our Gengar now with a lanyard holder. Cool. Oh, a little psychic charm there. Does that come undone? Yeah, cool. So there's an actual button as well. Well, that aside, let's get into these packs. I guess we'll go in order of familiarity. So obviously, I'm going to be the most familiar with English, then Japanese, then Chinese. But yeah, I've never done one of those Chinese mega packs. I've only ever done one Chinese thing. It was 2 boxes of the simplified Chinese, the gym collection, whatever it was called, the volume 1. Team Rocket's Rat. I'm a fan of that card. Team Rocket's Blip Bug. The Larvitar Stevens Beldum. Marnie's Lipard. Oh, I think we might have something back there that could just be the holo poking out. Teomask Ogerpon. Hippodon. Zera. Okay, no, we did get something. Zeraora and Stevens Metagross EX. Not too bad. Be fitting that was a metal energy back there. Cool. Well, another one I didn't have. I mean, I've only done an ETB. Like, I've done a lot of these. That was my 10th pack of Destined Rivals. It's hard to find these things, man. Yeah, I guess we'll just see which one gets us the most, like, the most or better pulls. Obviously, the Chinese one might have an advantage because it's like a mega pack. I don't really know what the the pulls and tail on that kind of thing. Like, I have to assume you have more than one chance for a good card in that. We have the Relor, Mankey, Team Rockets, Golbat, Team Rockets, Archer, Wellspring, Mask, Ogerpon, the Primeape, Misty's Gyarados, and finally... Okay, I'll take him. It's my boy. But from the English, we got a 1 pull. Moving on to the Japanese. And also, these are actually both printed in Japan. I will say... the stems don't line up there. Granted, this is like a mega pack or whatever, but there's a longer stem on the Japanese pack as opposed to the Chinese. Although I think the bottom stem on the Chinese is actually longer. Just an interesting thing to note, I suppose. Anyways, time to bust out the scissors. Cut this open. Yeah, no, the iconic yellow scissors. I can't find them, so we're using my kitchen scissors. So, pull that out, and I don't remember if there is a pack trick with the Japanese. It's been a minute. We have the Mareep, the Polygon, Larvitar, Rocket's Energy, I assume? I'm actually not sure. And we have a... man, why did my brain just, like, collapse? We have a Mimikyu. It's, like, one of the most iconic Pokemon from, like, the last couple generations. You think it wouldn't have, like, taken me a split second. Alright, next Japanese pack. Yeah, this video's gonna be kind of short. I didn't know what all was gonna be in that Chinese product. And I was like, well, I need to, like, do something else with it in case there isn't much there. Turns out there was not much there. So we have... oh wait, actually, hold on. I wanted to look. We're gonna set that down there. So yeah, it was uncommon. Okay, so I actually can't tell from that what the pack trick is. Clamperl, the Bird, Growlithe, Arbok, and a Ampharos. Alright, well, nothing from the Japanese packs. So far, English is winning. The Japanese ones I actually paid over MSRP for. The English ones I got for MSRP. It's wild how that worked out. But we have this Chinese Mega Pack here, which I've never seen one of these in person. Splice this open. It would be cool if my LGS started doing some, like, Japanese and, like, Chinese product, but they just stick to English. So, we have Verizon Wireless here. So what are our sets? We have, out of 131, the set is listed as CS6AC. Okay, that's a long set name. Ponyta, Braixen. I'm guessing if there are going to be multiple pulls, they're all going to be together, which is kind of lame. You think of like a 25 card pack like this. If there was going to be more than one pull slot, they would all be like together, but I think we've only seen commons so far. Kabolian... okay, Shroomish right there, so we'll go into the uncommons. Incineroar, King Growth, Volcarona, Lyron. That's the Aroma, right? Scizor, Gumshoes. Okay, so we got to the rare. So we have a rare Archean. Not too bad looking. Behind that, we have another rare. That is one of the Seal Stones. I don't know which one. Like the Sky Seal Stone, maybe? Okay. And we actually got a pull, a triple R, the Regieleki VMAX. So I'm guessing this is a bit of an older thing if we're pulling VMAXs in here. But we also have a reverse right there, and I'm guessing a second reverse. Yeah, Tynmo. So I do think that the Chinese won it out. You know, if we're ignoring hollows, and we're just looking at, like, you know, above hollow, our English versus the Chinese, I mean, it has to go to the full art VMAX, right? Like, it is full art, standard EX, right? This is basically like the equivalent of like a V during this generation. So I would definitely say the Chinese pack kind of won out this go around. And, you know, it also gave us this awesome looking little thing. I don't know if they're ever going to have a use for it, but it's pretty cool. It's a neat idea. Well, that was definitely a shorter video. I guess what happens whenever you go in blind and don't actually know how much is in your hands. But I guess it is time for the bonus card of the day. Explanations will be right down there in that corner. As always, pulling from the back, playing Guess the Year, and oh, shorter video, but a top-loaded card. Wow, this card is beat. So do we have any kind of price tag? No. So pull this out. Still don't feel a price. This card is beat. Wow. So for Guess the Year, I don't even know what to say. All I have to say is I hope I paid, you know, a good price for it. Good lord, is somebody using this as a cutting board? Like, this thing is destroyed. Well, whatever it was must have been a card that I really wanted. I typically buy cards not really caring about condition, so long as the seller is taking the condition into account, right? I'll happily take a damaged card if I'm paying a damaged card price, right? And we have, oh, I forgot to play Guess the Year. Whoops. I don't know if this beat up. I don't know, like 2007. We have 2019. We have the Armored Mewtwo. Yeah, this is definitely a pricey card, though, despite it being, you know, as recent as 2019. It is a Sun and Moon promo. Very pricey card that is in just atrocious condition. Like, on the front, it's not as bad, right? Like, yeah, you have some hollow scratches, but they're not, like, as egregious as what we were seeing on the back of the card. Oh, that's a really bad wrinkle. Yeah, this card's definitely pretty beat. So I assume that I got this thing for a good price. What is it normally, like a $100 card or something? I don't know, you guys will have seen it down there. I always put the value on the screen of just like the standard price on TCG players, so you're not seeing what it's worth at this condition. But yeah, you definitely need to go back into this sleeve. I hope that's not the sleeve you were in this entire time, because good God, it did not work. I'll be putting it in something better later, one of my fancy sealable sleeves. But cool. I don't know, Outro Man, what do you think of that Armored Mewtwo card? You got scammed, idiot. If you guys liked this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, all of that fun stuff. A massive shout out to my YouTube channel members: PokeHoarder J, Obsidian, Candace Reynolds, Mr. Nintendo, Smokey of the Sun, Andrew B, Bod, Reed, Katie Huff 21, Lana C, Air, and Kiss of Ember. If you want to check out some more content, on this side I'm going to link the last time I did Chinese cards, the only other time. They were the Gem Pack Volume 1, and on this side I'm going to have a playlist of all of my Pokemon videos if you feel like binging. Lastly, you can join the Discord right up here if you want to hang out with the community. Thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I will see all of you next time. Goodbye for now.